Alrighty, we are back. Let's see how these get started. We're going to start off following, yeah. Let's start off with USM. We'll follow around the jungle for a while. Nothing a whole lot important happens early game usually, unless someone goes for cheeky invade, which it looks like that actually it looks like that's what's gonna happen.
30 seconds until minions spawn.
Some good deep vision.
Yeah. Go back over here. Looks like Vi's gonna be starting red instead of the typical blue.
Looks like Nocturne's going down to his red buff.
Yeah, Nocturne looks to be starting on his red buff, going back. ADC and support are likely to follow.
Minions have spawned.
And it looks like Vi is going to be doing red without a leash, giving bot lane an early head start.
Both junglers have fast enough clear, it shouldn't matter all that much. But the Nocturne's clear definitely will be faster with the leash, as well as I think you'd have faster clear without it.
Oh shit. See how the Nocturne's doing down here. Doing just about the same as Vi. Similar time frame. How about mid? Or top, rather. Oh! Looks like they're already getting into a skirmish.
Set won that trade.
Set definitely won that trade. He's already a level up.
Both laners good sustain.
Oh yeah. How about this mid matchup? Annie v Mord.
Mord is definitely gonna have to play safe right off the bat.
Yeah, Annie's poke is brutal against Mord early game.
Not saying Annie cannot play total carelessly.
How we doing down bot?
That Ziggs poke.
Yeah, Ziggs gonna have to use that poke early game and a lot through the mid game. That should carry them if he can use it right. Seems both junglers are finally getting to their blue buffs.
With Nocturne having a slight lead,
Yeah.
Nocturne could look to gank top after full clearing. As well as Vi could gank bot. Both lanes being pushed.
Seems like Mord's gonna go maybe place a deep ward.
Worried about him being overextended.
Let's check out this top lane again. Typical top lane behavior.
Farming it up.
Seems the Nocturne will head up towards top to maybe secure a gank. Ooh. He's gonna get the gank.
Pops the flash.
Pops
does it
flash.
help? Does it save him? It does not.
It does not.
First blood goes to
First
top
blood goes
lane.
to Aatrox. That's not a very good start for USM.
Now Aatrox just has to abuse that gold lead. You can see it with top lane more than any other lane in my opinion.
See how bot lane's doing. Ooh, oh, Lux gets a good Q on the Amumu, but
No follow-up.
unfortunately no follow-up from Kaisa.
Just taking some pot shots.
Nocturne's heading down towards bot jungle as and Vi's
Repeating full
clear. Seems like the Annie wants to go back play to probably get a few items. Same thing with the Mord. He's probably about on track for his first item.
Mord's being smart, letting the wave push, making Annie miss as much XP as possible. Punching that back.
Seems bot lane's getting a bit interesting down here. They're pushed up a little bit.
The 6 definitely benefits Mord than it benefits Annie. In solo lane, anyway.
Oh, Lux hit another Q. That could be beneficial in the late game once they get in team fights. It's a good skill to have for Lux.
This Ziggs poke.
Yeah.
Not very fun for that Kesa. She's not having a good
Ooh,
time.
Vi seems to be rotating bot lane. She might have a gank.
Ziggs and Amumu not paying much attention to their deep lane. Could... Oh, she misses the
Does she
Q.
get a knock up? Oh, she gets
Oh.
stunned. Oh, this is not a good situation
Vi
for
burns
USM.
flash.
Vi burst flash, and that's not a very good gank from USM off the start. It seems Nocturne's going to try to do a counter gank up top on Aatrox. It seems like he might get him again.
Oh, the spell
Ooh.
shield. Oh,
Oh,
Aatrox goes for the flash.
it's still a bit risky from Aatrox.
Looks like they are going to secure another kill on
yeah.
set.
This is
set-
it's not a very good start from USM. Aatrox seems to be almost dominating him, but I mean the Nocturne has been giving him just a little bit of extra help.
That Aatrox could turn into a monster. You all know how Aatrox scales.
You can see both of our mid laners are level 6 as well as the top laners. Nocturne seems to have a little bit of an XP lead against Vi, but that shouldn't be much for her to complain about just yet. Seems like both bot lanes have backed.
Nice dodge from the Annie. Mord feeling that poke. But you can also see that XP lead he got from earlier.
Yeah,
It's
gonna work huge. Looks like their top lane's getting into a lot more skirmishes, so that's gotta be a bit careful.
Set is going to have to play it pretty safe here. The wave is pushing into him. He could use that to his advantage to try to set up a Vi gank. Vi is top side. Lane is pushing. Could possibly set up a gank for her. Vi should hit 6 soon. Maybe after this red buff, possibly. Oh, nice solo kill on
looks
the
like a
Annie.
close encounter in the mid lane with Mord and Annie.
Looks like
Looks like Amumu and the bot lane.
Nocturne.
Yeah, Lumu and the Nocturne. See, they seem to be starting off Dragon. This is not a good first start.
First dragon secured at 8-18.
Blue team double kill.
God damn it.
Over a 3k gold lead for USM.
For SHU.
SHU. I knew that, see? Genius.
We're learning. Nothing's gonna go perfect, but that's how it goes. Aatrox seems to be back. Or Set seems to be back up in the top lane. Mord seems to be looking for maybe another deep ward or maybe a potential gank top lane. Help him out. Help out Set. Or he could be going for Scuttle.
Secure Scuttle.
Yeah.
Vi on Raptors looking for the Scuttle. Could bump into Mord.
Seems Nocturne's gonna go bump into Vi. Oh, this could be a decent team fight here from USM if they can capitalize. On a 3v2. Seems the mid lane has roamed up to help.
Nocturne.
This is not a good situation for USM. They need to retreat quickly.
Oh, and Annie
with a quick flash and gets two of them. That was a great play from Annie, but not looking good for USM right now. 4K gold lead, 8 kills down. They're gonna have to think of something quick to get back into this game. Seems like the Nocturne might roam down into mid.
Could really be abusing that lead on Vi. He can basically just bully Vi right out of her own jungle at this point. With all the other lanes being this far ahead, I don't see how they can stop him. That a Moo max distance.
Max distance
Bandage
from a
toss.
Moo. Oh, and Lux
Lux
almost
like
escapes.
The Nocturne's gonna clean it up.
Yeah, Lux almost escapes, but the Nocturne Lux forces the Nocturne to use his ult. Could come costly if a team fight is near, but at this stage in the game, we might not see it. Ward seems to be roaming down bot again, looking for some consolation so USM can try and get back in this game. Vi seems to be there as well, but there's no good possibility to gank. Aatrox seems to have a decent lead over Set. Set's got to be careful up here, even though he's pushed up almost on the tower.
Let's see if this Aatrox will hold this wave. He could freeze him here. Looks like he will try. This is not very good for the Set. Forcing him to go overextend, cannot go too far into the lane. Has not a prayer in 1v1ing Aatrox.
It seems like Nocturne's going to go for a gank mid lane against Mord. And he can get the skill move.
Get the stun. Mord
ults. It's not a good ult for Mord. He's got to get out of there quickly.
And
he gets under turret.
Stun,
and Mord's going to get away.
Barely. Dragon is up. Will Nocturne go for it?
We will likely be seeing Nocturne go for it with their bot lane as they have.
As seeing the Scuttle timer refreshed, he knows that Vi is down bot somewhere.
He's going to see Vi pull up in the bot river.
It looks like mid trades.
Mid does get a trade.
Definitely beneficial more towards Mord.
Yes, definitely.
Tad bit greedy by the Annie for that kill. Annie also is losing farm.
Ooh, another good Amumu ult.
Double R.
And the Nocturne. That's going to be another gank from the bot lane.
Another clean.
That is not good.
That is a secure
and
Drake.
That secure Drake.
Vi can pull off a miracle.
And Vi looks to be nowhere near, so that's going to be a second dragon for SHU. USM in a very bad position here off of rip. Then they'll need to think of something in between games to get them back into them. Get them back into this game. Aatrox looks to be roaming, maybe towards Vi, or Herald. Give him even more of a lead
Getting
over the
some more
set.
vision down.
Yeah. Looks to be just a deep ward.
Set's
though.
got him up. This is where Set wants to be.
Mord looks to be trying to maybe going for a gank, but Aatrox and the Annie seem to sniff it out.
Pinch on.
And they're going to pinch Mord. This is not good for Mordekaiser.
Mord ults the Annie. Looks like he may secure the
He
kill.
may get a kill on Annie.
Mord secures
Mord
the
secures
kill.
a kill on Annie, but Aatrox
going
does
to
not
be
look. Yeah,
pretty for Mord afterwards.
that is a trade from SHU and USM, but it is not looking too good from them. Nocturne ults. Where is he heading? He's heading back up towards top. Knocks Set away from the tower.
If they get this kill, they could look to possibly Herald.
And Aatrox is smart, not tower diving Set under the tower. Set looks to survive this fight. He still needs to be careful.
Looking
though.
like they may set up a possible dive if Set does.
Vi seems to be coming up
Set
top.
does leave.
Set does leave, and I think Vi seems to follow. The Vi and the Nocturne might run into each other.
Nocturne may possibly start the Herald here, although his jungle is up. And Scuttle is also up. First turret of the game is secured by top lane. Further leading that gold lead. Almost 10k.
That's another kill for SHU's bot lane. It's getting even worse for USM, unfortunately. Vi flashes in.
Flashes. Pops the R.
She
Looking
could-
to get that shutdown
Looking
gold,
to get the shutdown goal.
but we all knew how slippery Ziggs was. That W.
Ziggs unfortunately for USM gets away. That would have been a big burst of gold for Vi if she was able to get that shutdown.
And been playing a little aggressive. Got her killed twice.
Yeah. Mordekaiser, the only champion on USM with 2 kills, with one kill even. Maybe they need to think about centering the team around Mord this game if they want a chance to get back into it. Mord smartly runs away from the Nocturne right on the other side of the wall, but Vi is there.
That spell shield coming in, blocking it. Vi.
And Vi looks to be going to help. Mord has ulted the Nocturne, but it doesn't look to be too effective. Ooh, Nocturne uses his ult. Looks
Try
to be
to
getting
escape
in, and
the
bot
Mord.
lane
The
comes
Mord
in.
does look like he is.
Nocturne gets a kill on the Kaisa. He looks to be low health.
Mord is popping off.
Mord gets another kill, but it looks like he's also going to fall, and looks like bot lane for SHU is going to collapse on the Lux and also get another kill there. Vi is going
No
to
objectives to
swiftly run away
claim off of that,
as she
unfortunately.
has low health. Yeah.
Red team's turret has been destroyed.
Set just at Aatrox's mercy in the top lane. Going with the lethality on Aatrox.
Lethality on Aatrox. And look at that. We have a 10k goal lead by SHU. Not a great start for USM. They're going to have to consolidate and they're going to have a good team talk in between this game to come back.
With the Ziggs and Mumu all-in is so much stronger, in my opinion, than the Kesa Lux all-in. I feel like it was almost a losing battle going into it. They had to, I feel like, try to get that early. Although it's hard at the same time because Kesa is not that early damage champion. She wants to scale up.
It looks like both SHU and USM are going to crowd around Dragon, hoping for a team fight. That if USM gets this team fight, that could pull them back in the right direction for this game. They'd get one Dragon, and then that's the start.
They're gonna have to try to shut down
USM
that
does.
Ziggs. He is a
The Ziggs sits in the back, and that Ziggs
the
is causing USM a lot of problems.
Mumu and the Ziggs.
Mordekaiser almost gets away, but he gets picked off, and the Nocturne going to ult on both of the bot laners, and
looks to be
this
nearly
looks
an ace.
nearly a team wipe for SHU. Only Annie and Set left in the top lane.
That'll be the third dragon secured.
Set needs to be careful here, as want to give away the ace for Annie.
Looks like the
And
ace.
it looks like the ace is going to be given to the Annie and SHU as they get their third dragon.
Blue team has slain the dragon.
But it looks like she's trying to get behind.
Vi looks to
Annie?
be trying to get behind Annie. She will. Finds Annie on half health. Is Annie able to do anything about it? No.
And
Vi gets the
secures
kill.
the kill just in time.
Aatrox seems to be going bot now.
Nearly a 50 CS lead in the top lane.
Actually, let's take a look at those CS leads. We got 50 CS lead in the top lane, about 30 CS lead in the mid lane, and actually bot lane CS, it looks pretty fair. It looks fairly even in the bot lane CS. It comes down to those.
Impressive coming from the Kesa is from this far behind. Keeping
Yeah,
up with that farm.
only comes down. It comes down to those ganks.
There's a lot of scaling with both teams, although I would have to give it to the Kesa in this game personally. I think Kesa could scale harder than anyone else in this game.
Oh, it looks to be a little skirmish from both the top laners in the blue jungle. And Mordekaiser ults Set, but Set seems to be winning
Flashes
this almost.
the Q.
Now Mumu and Vi down there, but unfortunately Set gets the kill on Mordekaiser, and Vi seems to retreat as she cannot kill both the Mumu and the Aatrox. It seems like SHU has
Secures
secured
Baron.
Baron.
Seeing how many were bot lane. Smart.
This could secure them 1 or 2 inhibs.
Looks like the Amumu was engaged on the
Mumu engages on
the
Kaisa.
ADC. Nearly
And
killing
Kaisa
her alone.
Just scrapes away by the skin of her teeth. She had about 25 health after Amumu nearly killed her. She luckily gets away from that near death. Surprisingly, so far, SHU hasn't seemed to be doing anything with the Baron yet.
Not much siege coming from, except for the Ziggs. In my opinion, they don't have much siege. The Annie, you could say, has some siege, but not nearly as much as a Lux or Kesa W.
Mordekaiser and Vi might converge on the bot lane.
Red team's turret has been destroyed.
Or Amumu and Nocturne could have converted on Vi, but Vi seems to be likely to get away from this one. Retreats behind her own inhib, but Nocturne just jumps over the wall. Gets the kill there.
Pops the ult.
Red team's turret has been destroyed.
Alright, my apologies there. We are back. SHU still seems to have that Baron buff, and they might be trying to use it, or they could be going for this 4th dragon. That'd give them soul. It'd be an even worse look. It'd be even worse from USM if they let out this dragon, but at this point they might not be able to contend for it.
Looks like they may pick off the strongest. Oh, and they pick off the strongest on
SHU picks off Mordekaiser, and with this dragon, this very well could be the end of this game. With a 15k gold lead and about 18 kills up for SHU, this is not looking good for USM. Nocturne uses his ult. Gets on the Lux,
Does
but
not
Annie,
matter. Annie one-shots Lux.
Annie almost one-shots the Lux, taking about half of her health in one skill move. SHU seems to be converging on the mid lane. Going for the tower.
Flash R from the Annie. And the Amumu are coming in.
They are. The ult from SHSU.
So much
Amumu.
CC between the Annie and Amumu.
And this looks to be the end of the game. Almost. USM might be able to do something about it if his Mord can survive. And Aatrox picks off the Mord, and that's likely the end of this game.
And that looks like to be the end. 32-6.
That is not a good look for USM first game, but I'm sure they will be able to talk about it. Alright, we are here for game 2. Let's hope this goes a lot better for USM.
Welcome to Summoner's Rift. 30 seconds until minions spawn.
Looks like SHU might be going for an early invade on USM's blue, and they could get a ward on it if they want to. Kasante looks to be protecting it. And they did get the ward on USM's blue buff.
Minions have spawned.
I like the call by from the Sivir. I think Sivir can get that. From last game we saw how good the farming they did even from that far behind. Not much poke coming from the enemy bot lane either, so they really can work on that farm and farming up that cull.
Heads up.
To be fairly normal on the jungle camps from both Jarvan and Amumu so far. Both got their respective buffs. Jarvan got blue, Amumu has red. It looks to be an early push from Lysandra into Orianna.
Lysandra with that superior wave clear. Mord trying to time the Q. Misses.
Let's see how the set supports
Early little
doing.
skirmish.
That's quite the selection to pick for set support. How do you think that's gonna work?
I think it could work well. I think the the damage, a little more damage coming from that support could make a big difference a little later. Especially in early skirmish like this could help too.
Jarvan is top, so he might be looking to gank Cassante if he can get in
Bumping
the right
sweeper to
position.
look for them for the vision. Looks like there is none.
Cassante will smartly just go back,
Disengage.
looking to avoid the early ganks that he
Wasting
that he
Jarvan's time.
yeah.
A Mumu going for the mid gank. Popping Oriana's flash. Oh,
And
will
Amumu
it
might
matter?
get the mid gank, or this could
It
go. This
does
could,
not.
And this
First blood
starts
with
well. It
Sandra.
starts much better for USM compared to last time. What that a wonderful gank from Amumu mid. That's a counter gank to Jarvan going
It's
top.
both bandage tosses. Not much you can do against that.
And he Oriana and Amumu pop
Looks
trade
like-
flashes, but Jarvan tries to come in and get a little bit of
Stops.
consolation, but
Tries to
Doesn't-
stop the crash. Cannot.
cannot.
Lysandra successfully crashes it.
It's not looking good in the top lane CS wise. Cassante is already down almost 20.
If he can successfully get these last hits, it shouldn't be that big of a difference. And
As you can see, Cassante
looks like Mord's gonna try to
yeah.
make it crash successful. Secures the cannon.
You can see Cassante's already gotten a magic resist, or early magic resist against Mord. What do you think of that buy, Jacob?
I think it's a good buy. I don't think the Cassante has much of a prayer in 1v1ing the Mord. I think he's going to need jungle support. I think the Mord with the percentage health damage into the Cassante is going to be debilitating.
Set seems to be looking for a roam maybe into mid lane with the jungle. Could also be looking for an early dragon if they get this pick on mid lane.
The 3v2 looks
3v2.
like they're going to successfully disengage.
Yeah, USM successfully disengages. That's a smart play. Set is going to start roaming back bot lane. Rakan and Nyla seem to be pushing up. And it seems that USM might be going for an early dragon.
Gonna get seen by that scuttle. Mumu is bot side.
And it seems like this could result in a team fight if mid and bot choose to collapse on him. But it looks like as if the entire
like it's
USM
gonna
team
be
is
a
going to be going for this dragon.
Pure dragon. Jarvan securing Gromp.
USM gets the first dragon at 6 minutes 50, but Jarvan does invade into USM's jungle and get Gromp. Cassante is looking to head back towards top lane. Hopefully he doesn't get caught out by the Jarvan. I don't think he will.
It's gonna be real hard for that Cassante to stay in lane with that Mord. Real good pick, Mord into Cassante. Can see this massive XP lead between the Mord and the Cassante.
Yeah, nearly a 30 CS lead for Mordekaiser. That's almost a kill. And Jarvan seems to be ganking.
Jarvan pops the ult.
Cassante,
Cassante with the nice ult.
wonderful
getting
ult
around
from
Jarvan.
Cassante. Seems as if Jarvan also uses ult and try to attempt to gank.
Good weapons have many uses.
Amumu might choose to go for a gank in this bot lane if he plays
Looks
it right
like
through
he's
the
going
bushes.
for a lane gank. Places the control ward to look for vision. Nice knock up from the Recon. Looks like they're gonna
If they
try
overextend,
to
as Amumu
make...
could get picked. He got a
and
pick.
there is
He got a pick on the Sivir,
combo.
and this is already going
The second
much
caught
better
from
for
the
USM.
bandage toss.
And that is going to be a very successful gank from the Amumu bot lane for USM. He's going to get rid of both of the bot lane, and that is going to be a 3-0 lead by
Looks like
kills.
bot will successfully get some plates in.
And it looks like mid lane is going to try a gank up on top on Mord to help out the
Hold on.
Cassante. Jarvan is slowly
Also,
closing
Lysandra does
in.
not look good for the Lysandra.
Unfortunately, it looks like the Lysandra is going to get picked off,
As
and
well
Cassante
as
might.
Cassante.
Oh, Cassante.
Oh no, Cassante.
Cassante, wonderful flash, gets out of that without dying. What a surprise! It looks like SHU is going to be getting
Herald
off
off
of that, but that's a good play to get out of that from Cassante. Keep the slight lead that USM has.
Takes and summons Herald. Looking for those mid plates.
Sandra seems to be playing it well against Herald. Only allowed to get one shot.
Quick gold.
Jarvan seems to be staying about top river, getting the scuttle, hopefully to get some vision. And Seth seems to be rowing mid lane. He might turn mid.
Nice control ward placement into on their blue buff, on USM's blue buff.
Seth seems to be rowing back down into his bot lane.
Bot lane knowing that Amumu is backing and is topside.
Oh, Cassante seems to be going for a skirmish between Mordekaiser.
Cassante being able to play a little more aggressively knowing Amumu is topside. Oh, but Amumu seems to be heading mid. Looks like
Cassante's playing this fairly well. That was a good trade from Cassante and Mordekaiser. It's fair. That was even. What do you think about that, Jacob?
I think if the Mord, the Mord had all, he could have maybe extended the play and won, but you can see the Cassante punished Mord for not having R, knowing he popped it in the previous team fight, knowing his timers, knew he did not have it up, and punished him for it. Nearly got the kill.
Top laners seem to be backing now. Mordekaiser getting more health, probably an item as well.
Mid lane,
Cassante's probably looking to do the same.
mid lane is securing a farm lead over Lysandra.
It seems like
Lysandra
USM's
is
bot lane is going for another gank.
having a successful roam though. Giving another kill. Oh, the teleport from Mord to the bot lane. Secured kill on Nyla. Flash coming out of Amumu. Looks like they'll just get Nyla.
Looks like a trade between the ADC and support. It's fairly even in gold.
Respecting the Amumu all-in potential.
Yeah, SHU seems to
Knowing
be going
does
for
have
Dragon.
R. Will Amumu try to steal? Looks like he may just do prize.
Amumu might not even know that they're in Dragon right now. I don't think he does.
Looks like Amumu will catch that mid wave. Go back to Raptors. Looks like we got more of an even game on our hands.
Yeah, this looks to be a much better game. Even on Dragons, fairly even on gold. USM got a slight kill lead. Hopefully they can take that into the late game.
Mord scaling very well. It's not looking very good for USM in that aspect. One good thing going for USM is they have a lot of crowd control. They can really target one carry and neutralize one person. Unfortunately, Mort is harder to neutralize than most champions, considering his R.
Casante seems to be roaming mid. Oriana nearly catches him, but he seems to get away without being scathed. And seems to be a 4v1 in the bot lane. They pick off SHU support, and the Nyla gets the third kill. And Casante into Oriana. Casante's 2 levels down on her.
Oriana doing a beautiful job at keeping up in the farm aspect. Highest farm in the game.
Highest farm in the game is
Highest level
indeed
in the game.
highest level, and nearly a 40 CS lead over the opposing mid laner. Set seems to be roaming mid lane, maybe trying to get a pick on Lysandra.
Establishing some vision.
Seems to be just getting a deep ward as he is going back down to bot lane. Jarvan is in the area if he chooses to gank bot lane. Cassandra seems to be coming down, maybe looking for that set. Maybe looking for the set and another pick on the bot lane. Oriana questioning where Lysandra is, deciding if she wants to follow.
Maybe make a pick on Lysandra. Some
Ooh,
nice poke coming in
nice
from.
skill shot.
Oh, and Lysandra decides to go
Lysandra
all
goes
in.
all in.
Oh, the Mumu
The
follow
Mumu
up with the
followed
Banish
up.
Cross, but it doesn't matter. Oriana gets the kill.
This could get a
Looks
trade.
like a Mumu will trade.
Amuma will trade, but he needs to get out of there quickly. Jarvan and Set are quickly
Looks
closing
like,
in on him.
yo, Jarvan comes in with the ult. He's
And Jarvan and Set seem to get the pick off on Amumu in the mid lane.
Gold lead shifts.
Slightly in SHU's favor, but that's not too much of a problem for USM at the moment. They have a slight kill lead if they can keep that riding into the mid lane.
Shows how valuable that shutdown gold is.
Yeah. Jarvan and Mord seem to be going back to do Herald for a second time. Cassante is desperately looking for some CS, hoping to get some more gold.
Secure an even further gold lead with the Herald.
It's currently a 2v1 in the bot lane. Let's see if wouldn't be too smart for them to push up too severely, but Lysandra is trying to get a pick off on the Sliver. They can use this to their advantage and possibly get the tower. Amumu is closing in, and it will look like they are going to get the tower in this bot lane.
Will be first turn of
more
the
objective
game.
gold, just barely. Oriana counters.
Just barely misses
bot.
first turn.
There seems to be 3 for USM crowding around
Jarvan
jungle.
wanting to summon that Herald. Try to get him off the dragon. Looks like he pops
seems
it.
like USM's going to go towards mid,
Pops
trying to
it
help
mid.
middle. Looking for a team fight to even secure a dragon even more.
Lysandra being forced to handle the Herald.
It looks like USM is going to go back towards that dragon, but Jarvan is there if he wants to engage.
They have to worry about staying clumped for the Amumu all in.
Set is looking to engage, as well as Jarvan and Sivir and Oriana.
But also they have to, for that Oriana ult, beautiful 4-man Oriana ult, into a 4-man Amumu ult.
Looks like
Jarvan
SHU has
steals
stolen the dragon,
Drake.
and that is not
Triple
a good
kill
team
for
fight.
Orianna.
And that is an ace from SHU. That
is a comeback and a half there.
That brings them back into this game, giving them a 3-kill lead and about a 3K gold lead.
With a dragon lead. And both heralds.
Blue team's turret has been destroyed.
Set wandering the bot jungle, looking for even more vision. As the support he is, he needs as much vision score as he can get. Looks like to be doubled up on the mid lane for USM, maybe looking to get a pick on the Sivir.
Orianna with the near single kill on Rakan.
What do you think the next big play is here for USM, Jacob?
Well, Baron has spawned, so there is no more of those aces they can afford. I think they really got to play around their bot lane, being as their bot lane is by far the strongest role in the game right now for them.
And it looks like they're going to be looking for that Orianna pick.
The
Mumu
bandage
misses.
toss. Orianna worth a 400 gold bounty. They are wanting that Orianna.
Unfortunately, Mumu misses his knock-up on Orianna. If he could have hit that, that likely would have been a nasty amount of shutdown gold for that bot lane. And they look to be punishing this, maybe going for a counter gank on the bot lane.
Setting up vision on to the Drake.
That's roaming, and he gets the vision on the Mumu, currently doing his blue buff. He might look to engage. He does not engage, looking just even more vision score, but Mumu could possibly turn on him.
Oh, and there is a pinch. Oh, he presses a Mumu to burn flash.
That's a decent pressure.
R4 flash.
Decent pressure from SHU. A 3v1 against a Mumu forces them to flash out of there. Jarvan's going to take advantage of it by getting Gromp.
And clearing that vision and securing their vision.
And if
they are sitting on Sante Ward.
And USM seems to be going in.
Mumu with the 3-man R.
It's a 4v2. This is not a good team fight for USM.
This is a risky team fight.
And Cassante goes in looking for some consolidation, but he does not get it. That's going to be a 3-man kill for SHU. They are likely going to Baron off of this.
Slightly immature about the engage.
USM has no contention to this Baron. SHU will likely get this Baron and could potentially get another inhib off of this, most likely mid.
Red team is slain by Nash.
Having incredible siege between just Orianna and Sivir.
SHU seems to be grouped up around Dragon. This could be their third dragon, second Cloud Dragon. Well, USM might not be able to contend. There's all 5 of them there. Oriana's scoping out the area. It's going to be a quick kill for SHU. They are most likely going to be looking to push mid, potentially end the game.
Looks like they're catching Lysandra a little out of position. Oh no, Lysandra does squeeze by. Oh, but Lysandra doubles back,
And they
punishing her for the peek she tried on Wolves.
SHU has successfully picked off Lysandra, and they're looking
Now we
to push
shall
mid.
see that
Mord seems
siege
to
potential.
be Mord seems to be pushing bot in counter to SHU's mid push. Mord will most likely end up getting tower.
4-man mid as 1 bot.
And USM unfortunately have found themselves in another bad situation. Amumu gets a stun, jumps onto him. Currently under tower. Will they be able to kill and capitalize on this? The tower shot kills Set, but it looks like that tower is going to be taken out by the minions of all things. Cassante desperately trying to prevent the bot tower from going down, but he's unable to do that.
That Oriana just having free reign. Lysandra with a nice ult on the Oriana from behind, stopping her for a minute. Does not look like you can secure the kill on her though, and she will have free reign of the fight as Mord cleans it up.
This looks to be another ace from SHU. This will most likely lead to the end of the game. An unfortunate week from USM. 2 bad matchups.
A clean bot lane this game. I would say they have won the bot lane this match. Just the Oriana had that great dragon play with the ace early, and from there just snowballed off that.